On the 20th of May 2024, the Constitutional Court made a judgment and Jacob Zuma, who is now the former president of MK, was told to step down. Check this out.
To limit the scope of the provision. The section clearly says, convicted of an offence and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment without the option of a fine. Mr. Zuma was convicted in that this court found him guilty of the crime of contempt of court. This court concludes that Mr. Zuma was convicted of an offence and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment for the purposes of Section 47(1)(e) of the Constitution and is accordingly not eligible to be a member of and not qualified to stand for election to the National Assembly until 5 years have elapsed since the completion of his sentence. In the result, the following order is made. The applicant is granted leave to appeal directly to this court. It is declared that Mr. Zuma was convicted of an offence and sentenced to more than 12-month imprisonment for purposes of Section 47(1)(e) of the Constitution and is accordingly not eligible to be a member of and not qualified to stand for election to the National Assembly until 5 years have elapsed since the completion of his sentence. The order of the Electoral Court is set aside and replaced with the following, and I quote, "The appeal is dismissed," close quotes. The counter-application is dismissed. There is no order as to cost in this court. I hand down the judgment.
I remember dropping a video last week regarding Jacob Zuma's situation, and if you check the comments, you'll be able to tell that a lot of people were confused by what I was trying to tell them, even though I posted all the proof and references. Well, you've got to hear it for yourself. Now I bet you are wondering who will now be the president representing Umkhonto Wesizwe. Well, some of y'all have seen the former Chief Justice by the name of Mogoeng, who once told us a while ago that he's going to become the president. He didn't mention how or when, but he was so certain that he'll become the president of South Africa when the time comes. And I just think that MK will pave the way for him. Check this clip out.
He doesn't want me to join a political party. He doesn't want me to form any political party. It is going to be miraculous. And I pause there to remind people that it looked like a foolish thing for me to make myself available for the position of judge of the Constitutional Court. There was mockery all over the media that I was just a lay preacher who knew nothing about the law. And it got worse after my nomination and appointment for the position of Chief Justice. I was projected as this idiot, this lapdog of President Zuma, who knew the Bible and knew nothing about the law, and as it turned out, they all ate humble pie. I'm not saying might. It's unstoppable. It's inevitable. I don't know when, but God will surely do it, and you must come and interview me. And I'll say, you see how great this God is. It sounds crazy. It sounds nonsensical, but I have seen how unlimited the power of this God is. You'll be shocked. Everybody will.
You will be president of South Africa.
I am going to be president of this country at the appointed time. I don't know when. It may even be next month. You never know with this God.
Now, if you check the history of Mogoeng, you'll understand how respected he is and how he has a different vision for this country if he happens to become the president of South Africa. Zuma obviously can't go to the parliament, but he still remains the part of the MK, and to be honest, Mogoeng is the only other member in the MK who has a bigger chance to be appointed as the next president of MK. And trust me, with these two working together, I see nothing but massive growth in their party. I mean, think about it. Once he takes over that position, ANC will definitely be in danger. Anyway, my name is Jay, and this is Moment in Future, pulling you into the truth.